I'm trying to help people accomplish is to test what they say they believe in and make sure, like, once again, it's not bullshit. It's real. It's not some slogan that somebody else says. It's not something that you've just heard that you think sounds neat, but it's really applicable to your day. Because if it's not real, it won't withstand a pressure test. First, if it's not in language, you can't live it. And if it's not real, if you can't write about it, and then it's something you can't actually apply, then in adversity, or you'll be willing to compromise. I think about it like this. When we see this happen to us all the time in our culture, if your platform gets ahead of your character development as a person, then eventually the truth, not what I say about you, but what you're actually living, it's going to double back and get you.
Wow, that's some millennial talk right there. If you're a millennial, that was very generous of you to break that down for people. Wow. Not millennial talk on your part. I mean, like, you just spoke to a whole younger generation right there. Holy shit. I want to throw one thing on top of that. I've seen people who didn't earn money get a lot of money. And it's the exact same thing. It fucking erodes their soul. And the reason why is because if you have money that you didn't earn, if you have money and you don't have meaning in your life or direction or vision, you're fucked.
For sure.
You are fucked. If you're some dude or some chick who marries someone, I just said that because so I wouldn't sound sexist. What I really want to say to you is if you're some chick who marries some rich ass dude and you haven't earned that money or you don't have a vision, you're going to lose your mind. I'm not even joking. You're going to start doing the weirdest shit. You're going to start having your body cut open and fake titties put in, Botox. You're going to get into supporting the local animal shelter. Like, you're going to have 50 cats in your backyard. You're going to start doing some weird shit. I'm just telling you. I know it sounds like, fuck you, Sevan, I can manage it. I'm telling you, if you run into a lot of money, you better, is fat and you didn't earn it, you better get your shit fucking organized. Because I've seen all these, I've seen it a million times. Too many times. I haven't seen it happen to any men, but I've seen it happen to a lot of women. I just don't know any men who married any rich women, which is
everything.
Not that they're not out there.
Everything kind of in the culture we're living in right now.
And that's what you were saying, right? By the way, about the platform.
Yeah.
If your platform, if you put on 3 million followers on Instagram and you're not capable of being authentic, you're going to be exposed.
Yeah.
And you'll probably go crazy trying to appease 3 million people because you're not yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Like this podcast, for example, for me,
Jesus, my beard is shedding like a mofo. Okay, go ahead.
For me to come on your podcast,
yeah,
and not be able to communicate who I am and be authentic, and I have some sort of need to be liked by you more than being authentic, it would put me in a place where I may be on this podcast trying to get you to like me or to speak to me in a certain way, and then it compromises me in that space.
Yeah.
There's so many, and then I sound like an idiot when I come on here. You know what I mean? It's pandering. So you name it, whether it's athletics or entertainment or Instagram, any of those kinds of things. This idea of identity, knowing really who you are and being able to use the tools, not have the tools use you. And you started the podcast by talking about the confusion that we face right now as it relates to identity in our culture. All the way to, and look, once again, listen to me very carefully. I'm not putting it on anybody, but people don't know whether they're male or female. There's that kind of confusion. We could start naming all, they don't know how to define themselves, and they're unclear on identity. And if you're not clear and you don't have some sort of solid foundation in identity, then everything else after that is compromised. I'm not telling anybody what they should do. I'm just saying you should know, or you need to know. You're going to be, this whole idea of the metaverse kind of blows my mind, to live in real life with real people, not the texting world, not the online world. It requires you to understand identity for your life. And it requires you, in my mind, to do the work. You're responsible to do that, to be authentic and to put that down and to do that work and not have somebody else do that for you.